Oh, boo! Can you guess where I am? Welcome to Quinnipiac University, M&T Bank Arena. Okay, they just became a Bauer team, as you can see on the ice here. So we're gonna kind of rip through and just see what this facility is all about. Obviously, they're a massive story in NCAA hockey right now. They're a team that just won the 2023 Natty Championship in the Frozen Four, and we're out here for their home opener. We're here a day early, so we're just checking out the rink and everything before practice, but this place is crazy. Let's check it out.
Quinnipiac is a Division I hockey program based out of Hamden, Connecticut. The Bobcats only became a D1 hockey school in 1998 and have since won their conference tournament twice and made it to 3 national championships, with 2023 being their first win. They're often overlooked or underrated in NCAA hockey because they're one of the newer programs and their success has come without some of the star power of the other schools. Like, they've never had a Hobie Baker winner, and their alumni only really started recently making noise at the NHL level, with Devon Taves and Colin Graff really kind of like leading the charge there. One place that they've consistently had star power, though, is behind the bench, as Rand Pecknold. This guy is a legend, and he's been their coach for the entire time in Division I and for several years before that. He seems like an absolute beauty, and I'm excited to spend 24 hours here to really get a feel for how he's turned what was once kind of considered like a Cinderella school into just a perennial contender.
I'm here in their lounge, which is sick, by the way.
This is always kind of the first stop. This is where the players hang out. It's a beautiful lounge here, and you can tell this was upgraded recently because it's just littered with moments highlighting their national championship, which I love because it gives that energy of a big hockey school, you know? We have hockey history here. We have a winning tradition.
Plus like a full movie theater setup here so that they can review stuff, or I guess just have the All-Star game on. But now, let's head into the locker room because things are starting to look ready for game time. Bam.
Always one of my favorite parts of visiting a new hockey rink is exploring the locker room because every single one has its own little quirks and ways to prepare their team for success.
Look at this place. It's absolutely gorgeous. They've got the throwback logo on tonight. This logo, which I don't know if you know this, but this logo is actually, like, the whole thing is it's meant to be a Q. This is the first time in program history they've ever had a goalie assistant captain. That's how you know he's just like a glue guy through and through. And this is generally how like a pro level stall will go, because you'll have your skates up top, gloves, 2 sets of them, just so you can keep them fresh, get them on the dryer in between shifts. Your pants and socks hanging there with your jersey. You got a little kit here that you can just use for taping. There's like a bunch of little hockey tape in there, usually scissors, wax, whatever you need to tape your stick. Maybe a marker. Got a whole leaderboard for the conference up here. This might be the longest name I've ever seen on a name bar. A little messaging for the goalies to remember. Challenge, protect 5-hole, contest every shot, play big. We've got these sick pads. Owen's just over here getting the good shots. Anything that looks good in this video, he shot that. And then mine are all really shaky. On the name bars, it actually says all their hometowns, which is pretty cool. We got Calabasas, California, Greeley, Ontario, Westport, Connecticut, wow, hometown kid. St. John's, Newfoundland. I didn't know we had a Newfie on the team. Then of course, the stick rack. Again, longest name I've ever seen on a stick. 1, 2, 3, 14. It's actually a good bit of trivia. Like, who is the longest name in hockey? And now, out to the rink.
This has got to be my favorite part about Quinnipiac, is I think this is a gorgeous barn, and if you've ever been here, you'll pretty much never forget these golden arches. They're pretty iconic, honestly. And they've got some great banners celebrating their history, as well as a banner for every team in their conference. And I also love that in college hockey, they have the benches on opposite sides. It's just funny to see. But it's just these rare hockey quirks that are always the best parts. And one of the things I have never seen in a rink is having a professional level basketball court just steps away. So this is literally right next to the hockey rink, and in between is a lovely outdoor patio that has a great view of the green space around it.
So, yeah. I've never actually turned on a goal light before, so we're gonna try it.
You got it right here, all you?
Let's see. Let's see, okay. Bang! Bang! Goal, 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 goal. That's what we're gonna see tomorrow, right?
Alright, bunch of red lights. Hopefully not a lot at this end, the first and third period.
Fair, okay. Only in the second period we are gonna see a lot of this. I've actually never been to an NCAA game live, so this is gonna be pretty exciting for me. I don't know if this makes me a Quinnipiac fan for life. You're saying that this is the first time in the gym?
Yeah, he doesn't come in here often. I've been here more than he is. I don't come in here often.
He's never been in here either. He doesn't come in here.
No, he's never been in here.
I'm always in here, every day.
Okay, so now the team just started showing up and they're warming up for their practice. Their gym is a classic hockey setup. We've got the winning mantras on the wall, and what I love about this space is just how much the team loves being there. They're clearly comfortable here, and they were just having a blast.
Dude, this guy's electric on Ox.
Who's on Ox?
Him.
Oh, you're complimenting yourself?
Yeah, it's electric.
Can you walk us through what this is? What are you doing here?
Just working on like some rotational stability and power, so kind of getting everything in line, ribs, pelvis, driving through the feet, and it's good for the stride. It's good for, you know, we have to turn a lot and things, so it's really good to help us kind of settle that out, stabilize it.
Yeah.
And of course, there's a lot of fun, but keep in mind this is a practice day, so not only are they skating, but they're in here getting their bodies right, and that's just what's part of the winning mentality that I was talking about that they're trying to maintain. One that Coach Pecknold has really established. So I wanted to talk to him a bit about that.
Well, first, we're excited to come back to Bauer. We've been at Bauer School for a while and then went away, and we're excited to be back. Certainly, we've had a lot of success over the last 12, 15 years, capped off by our national championship, and we're excited to get started with Penn State on Saturday night. Yeah, I think people still kind of, you know, overlook us at times, but I don't know why, but they do, and that's okay. You know, in the end, we do what we do here. We win hockey games. Our kids graduate. They graduate with honors. They do well in life. They do well in the NHL and in pro. So, you know, we can't control that other aspect of it, but there's certainly a little bit of that. You know, the people still kind of look down on us, and that's okay. That's fine.
Now, before I came here, I also noticed that Rand was kind of going at Biz on Twitter, so I had to ask him about that.
Yeah, well, first of all, I love Spittin' Chicklets. I love Biz. I mean, I really enjoy him. I think he's an entertainer. I think he's really good. But he keeps taking shots at Quinnipiac that we're like 28, 30 years old, and kids are married with kids, and we're not, you know. So like the national championship game, like, you know, we weren't young, but we certainly weren't old. And even this year, I think we're a lot younger than normal. But I just want Grinnell to do some fact checking and kind of help us out a little bit here.
And one of those younger players is Chris Pelosi, who's a freshman, and he was drafted by the Boston Bruins in 2023. And Pecknold thinks pretty highly of his future with the team.
Yeah, we're excited to have Chris Pelosi. He's an impact freshman. He's got a chance at making the World Junior team, and he does everything well. He's going to be a pro. I mean, he's 6'3", great stick, defends. We got to clean up some areas for him with some of the details, which is okay. He's still a freshman, but we know, like I said, excited, and he's got a great future ahead of him.
I don't think a lot of guys like the bubble. They fog up pretty easily, and it's a little harder to breathe, but you get used to it.
You got any tricks for it, or?
No, not really. I just deal with it.
Just battle through.
Yeah.
I love it. What about your pants? Do you put skates or pants first when you're getting ready?
Pants for sure. It's hard to get the pants over the skates.
Yeah. Do you think people that do that are weirdos?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You fired up for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm so pumped.
Watching them the past couple days has been so impressive. Like, I've never seen drills like this. Like, the way that they focus on some very specific skills, and especially like one-touch crisp passing, knocking pucks out of the air, being able to like just be hard to play against, I think is a very unique way to set up your team for success. So I've been really impressed since being here.
I'm Noah. Thanks for having us, Noah. You're welcome. Welcome.
You know, we call it the Lidstrom, like picking pucks off out of the air. We do work on that and teach that, and it's amazing when freshmen come in how poor they are at it. Even elite freshmen, they're not used to doing it, and how quick they can get, how good they can get at it fast. But we do a lot of things outside the box, so I think that's why we win, and you know, we'll continue to do that.
What's the best part of practice?
I like our little stretch circle. A lot of fun. A lot of different combos going on.
What's the worst part of practice?
I don't know, honestly. I love practice. So.
There we go. I love to hear it.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that was just day one where we got to see them practice a little bit and wander the facilities to see what this place is all about. Now we're back for game day and they're already getting ready.
It's hilarious. Like, everywhere you go, somebody's taping a stick. So if you're anything like me and you haven't been to an NCAA game before, you may be curious what the crowd's like, and I am too. So these sections are actually the fan sections, and there's going to be a whole band and everything, which is going to be electric. Like right now. Now, every player on this team gets ready a little differently. We're going to go show you some of a couple different ways they get dialed in pregame. Yeah. Thank you. the craziest warm-up I've ever seen for a team. They have it on a basketball court because it's right next to their arena. So then they've got pretty much every sport going. They're bombing footballs over the court. They're playing sewer ball in the middle. And then we've got some pretty good hoopers on this team too. We're getting some dunks, a lot of threes being hit. This is wild.
Noah, can you dunk?
Yeah. Some of us are better than others. I'm a pink guy.
These guys are just athletes. Like, this is wild to see. And it helps to have such a cool facility where there's this basketball court right here. Because, like, a lot of coaches talk about the benefits of playing multiple sports and how that can add to your game. And I feel like most hockey players, basketball is the one sport that makes them look least like an athlete. But when you're getting to play here every game day, clearly you're gonna look pretty natural on the court. Or I guess the pitch if you're playing sewer ball. And you've probably seen hockey players play sewer ball like 1,000 times before, but if you've never played it, there are some specific rules you should know, and they change from team to team, but these are the most common ones where you pretty much have to keep the ball going without hitting the ground. Some people play that in a meaner way than others, and they try to sewer people by like kicking the ball at them or just like giving them a tough pass to deal with. And sometimes that can lead to something called a battle, and that's where the players disagree on whose fault it was that the ball dropped, so they do a one-on-one to stay in the game. And obviously at the end there's a winner, and we actually had a 3-time winner in this one.
3-0. 3-0 in sewer ball is crazy. I'm expecting some bigger things from him tonight.
So immediately after sewer ball, they head back to the gym and start one of the most interesting warm-ups I've ever seen with a heated game of wiffle ball. And then just like a dynamic warm-up where there's some built-in competition, but it's really focused on high energy. I was honestly kind of pissed I had to hold the camera the whole time because I would have loved to join in, although I'm pretty sure I would have just like thrown up after the first half of it. It seemed exhausting, but they were having a blast.
We do not lose at home, and then college hockey, we do not lose on Saturday. Yeah. What's that do? What do?
Okay, so I just left the gym. That was electric. That was one of the craziest warm-ups I've ever seen. I mean, like, I'm kind of buzzing. I feel like this is going to be an electric game now.
3 words, win your shift. You focus on that next shift, you win your shift, okay? Hunt the puck, attack the net, attack the moment. Let's get a win. Here we go.
Now seeing all the custom gear with the full yellow uniforms just looks beautiful. And you know what they say, look good, play good.
The players are starting to come out, so let's go.
All right, Moto.
Their pregame rituals are pretty hilarious. They just yell things about like who they think will have a good game tonight with some funny categories.
On that note, I like the single guys tonight.
Yeah! Right choice. It's more of a lifestyle choice. It's a choice, yeah. Me too.
And then they have these little games where I think everything is like a hint towards a word that ends with do. I don't fully understand it, but that's just what I get.
Hey, Lawrence. Mountain Dew? Fizzy soda! Hey, Bo!
Yep.
My homework?
Maybe.
Overdue.
I know we're past this, but I forgot to say before. I like one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life. Number 8, Matthew Bogardi. Is there any place in the world that you would rather be than right here? Right now?
Not even that.
Not even that one place.
Really? Not even that one place.
How are we doing, boys?
Good.
All right, right out of the gate, right? We keep it hard. We manage the puck.
Just keep things simple out of the gate. Get your legs going a little bit, get pucks deep, and we go to work. All right, let's get it done. Come on.
Hey, Vic! What's that thing they say? First time it's gonna get out of me, everybody wait the f*** up! Quick feet out! First bomb! First bomb! First bomb! Yeah! Second move! Wow! Third! Woo!
First goal.
Ooh. First secondary. First bench energy. Second bench energy. Third bench energy. First. Second first. We do not lose at all. Me. Let's f***ing go, boys.
That's pretty much like everything you would see pre-game. So now all we can just hope for is a win. I'm on the ice. The game's about to start. We're ready for the national anthem. Players are about to come out. So it's about to get wild. For some reason, all Quinnipiac fans turn around during this. I don't know what's going on. National anthem singers, the Boston Bruins guys. That was absolutely electric. This team just plays hard hockey. Like they're in the corners, they're grinding, they're doing whatever they can to just play as a unit and get the win. The crowd is absolutely buzzing. We got the band going, we got some chirps flying. The game's been electric so far.
I've never been to a hockey game with a band, so this part was super cool for me, and just seeing the energy of an actual fan section at a hockey game. Like, they come super prepared with double-sided signs, and apparently these Teletubbies are at every single game, but it clearly just guides the energy of the whole building. I would love to have one of these in Toronto. So now I'm hanging out with the Teletubbies. This is the fan section here, so. Also right beside the goal line. Oh boy, we got a game on our hands now. 1-goal game in the third, 3-2. They had a 3-0 lead.
Matty, it wasn't pretty, but way to get the job done. That's how you play hard, and that's how you don't lose at home. Williams, nice 2 goals. Moto, great behind the pipes, but first goal, fucking Schwartzy. Williams,
Right next to
Alright, great one. Obviously, I feel like we gotta close that out a little bit better, but let's have a good Saturday night and be ready for next week.
Hey, count us out, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
We are the cats of race tonight, a bunch of men that don't fight, and this is who we, a bunch of cats of victory, woo!
Hey! First goal for Williams as a Bobcat, but this will go to Schwartzy for his first career college point.
Hey!
Sure, that'll do it.
Charity!
It's coming!
Can't help but turn down the lights, I'm gonna take some.
got an exciting one. That's the end of the game. Wow, what a massive Quinnipiac win. Thank you so much for having us. What an electric 24 hours, and I can't wait to come back. Am I a Bobcats fan?